Was there ever any animosity between you and like Big Pooh and Ninth Wonder at the time? Because there was an overlap between the Minstrel Show and Connected getting made.
Not from my part.
Well, that's good.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know that there were fans that sort of thought I was like this Yoko Ono type like person, you know what I'm saying?
Homewrecker.
Like it was the irony of it was never gonna be the same thing, you know what I mean? I think when Connected came out, you could say it was clearly a hip hop record, and there probably was a little bit more overlap during those days, but I think pretty early on after we sort of developed away from that sound. But I mean, Pooh was very clear about it. It wasn't really his thing, like just like straight up. Like Pooh is more into like hard hitting boom bop hip hop, like straight up.
Another one. Welcome to the track meet. This is how I run. Smile, just a little, have fun. Don't worry about a thing, cause you're chilling with the one. You know, they say patience is a virtue. Come a little close, girl, I promise not to hurt you.
And so the foreign exchange thing for him wasn't really super like his deal, you know. And I can appreciate that. So it was early on, it was like, okay, this is Phonte and me really kind of, you know, cultivating something that is going to be on the side, whatever that means. So no, there was never really that. And also at the time, Little Brother was the bigger fish by far, you know, like Foreign Exchange really was a side project. And Little Brother at the time was kind of at the peak of their career. They were about to sign Atlantic, and so no, there was never any of that. And I mean, you'd have to ask them to be sure, but
yeah, that was my not so slick segue into
right. Next episode is Big Pooh on Bedroom Producers. But no. I mean, the thing about it is like we've always had a very good rapport. You know, Pooh has done stuff with us later on too. You know, on certain records and over the years, and I think if anything, you know, it always was like, it sounds a little cheesy, but it always was like a big sort of family deal. You know, everybody has their own unique sort of thing, and so there's really not people that are kind of stepping on each other's toes. You know what I mean? There's the division of labor is pretty clear, and especially when the Foreign Exchange sort of moved into the more kind of R&B territory, it was, you know, very clear that these are two very different flagships, you know.
So you think that was a risk to take a more R&B route with those initial albums?
I think it was a risk, but it was one that we were very eager to take, you know. So it wasn't like, I don't know if I'd call it a risk. We just knew that this could be literally like a red pill, blue pill, whatever. It could literally be something that people either like dismiss out the gate and we are DOA, or this could prove to be like a lane for us opening up into the future. And luckily for us, it was the latter. It wasn't me thinking like, I'm going to just push these envelopes and get this dude to sing for a whole album. It was never discussed as much. It was just like us looking back and being like, oh shit, this definitely, you know, is a bit different from what we did before. But it was like 4 years later too. So it was like, it felt like a logical thing for us. It didn't feel like such a shift that it would have been hard to sell, you know?